Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode with me, Baelfire, and today we are back in another episode of Factorio. Yes, I know this is going on week 4 now, but after this week I'm going to be going into Mecha Engineer next. I don't know what it is about Factorio, it's just... it is a really fun game for me. Also, I now have enough trains to fully fill up this, depot storage, which is completely on an entirely different note, which is semi-important, I guess. But anyways, yes, we're back in Factorio again. In the last episode, I got nuclear power going quite efficiently too, scarily so. What else? We also made this this furnace stack. I'm not going to call it a mega furnace stack because I don't think it is. I could be wrong. I could be right. I don't know all of the Factorio terminology, so I could be entirely mistaken. But what I want to do is rebuild this intersection here. Because right now, my iron trains have to go all the way down, loop around, and then come back up. For those of you who don't know, that is way, way too inefficient. And I do not need to get rid of the power. Rails. I need a 3-way, yep. Man, that's slightly annoying, but that should be fine. So how does that... Simple. It doesn't. At least not yet. And now it does. Sometimes the simplest problem, or... yeah, the simplest problems have the simplest solutions. And instead of fighting it, I'm just going to remove more rail with the actual deconstruction blueprint I have. That looks about right. There we go. That looks good. Then I need signals. Just simply to divide this up. And that's good. Yeah, I don't need that second signal there. This is what? Yeah, that's good. So let me grab this. Finish doing this here. Then I need to set up a smelting stack for copper. And then also steel. Which that'll be interesting, to say the least. considering I don't have the most room. And how's your cargo looking? Bad. That's how this car... Oh, yeah, this is looking rough. And then it's also to... This is to the point where I need to... Let me... There you go. There you go. So basically, I've set up some circuit logic here. If the fuel is less than 25,000, then it'll turn off the train station. Whereas over here, if the... I don't have logic on this one. I probably should have logic on it. I just don't yet. But I've been consistently getting fuel, so that is... It's working. Now for the fun bit. Making more furnace stacks with the limited space I have. What a... Huh. There we go. So now, where am I even going to put another furnace stack? Honestly, I could put it right here. In, out. I only want 4. And that's 4. Okay, that's good. So then, I need to figure out how I'm going to get a train in here. Which I think I see how. Then, due to it being such tight quarters, I'm perfectly fine with that. Alright, so now with that, this is what, in? So if that is in, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Is that how many I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yes, that is exactly how many I have. I'm just happy this is all working for the most part. Or, well, of course it's working. I'm using bots to build everything that I have, or that I've placed. I'm more so happy that it's all working the way it's supposed to. Yeah, that's gonna put me way too close. And it looks like I'm going to need to use a lot of A lot of conveyors again, but that honestly is fine. Rails. Where's my unloading station? Loading, unloading. So I need to grab first a train station. What? No, that's not... Oh, no. Oh, no. Whoops. I built this thing in reverse. Oh, no. Okay, okay. No idea how I'm gonna fix that. Because, wait, trains come in like that, right? Yeah, so how do it get inverted? Right, it's still right, it's still right, it's still right. Yep. Oh, because I placed all these in reverse. That would explain it. Yep, that explains it fully. There we go. Now it's going in the right direction. Okay, good. I was still a little bit concerned that it wouldn't, but we're good. This one can be renamed to copper unload. There we go. I really do need to update this blueprint. Okay, where is... There's my tank. Oh, wait. Hang on. Belt balancers. I want to put 1-to-1s on all of these, then I will do a 4-to-4. Right about there. Oh, I actually got that right. I'm shocked. There we go. And then final one to right there. And then the final. And there we go. And I'm going to do a quick run through building whatever I can, or letting whatever can be built be built. I'm thinking it is mainly electric furnaces that can be built right now. Which, yeah, makes sense. Then, belt balancers. Let me go ahead and open up the map view. And then final one. And there we go. Now, time to run back home to actually set all of, or to get all of this loaded into the tank. And yes, I know this is probably wildly overbuilt for what I need right now, but I'm not too bothered by that. I'm very much of the philosophy of it's better to be overbuilt and overprepared than not. Underbuilt and underprepared. And my tank is right here. One, 2, 3, and a 4. Oh, also one thing to note, that I did in between episodes, I got a portable fission reactor for both myself and my tank. And yes, the batteries are still necessary because the bots drain a lot of power. And then what am I missing for basic circuits? Yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm overbuilding so much. But that is just a constant stream of bots. Just funneling into the tank. Yeah, trash run unrequested should help. It's honestly interesting seeing how the bots organize stuff by themselves. Spoilage. Alright. Also, I've just started making uranium fuel, or nuclear fuel for all my trains, which should be interesting. No way, it only stacks to 1. It only stacks to 1. That is surprising. I thought it would, oh, I don't know, properly stack like most items, but apparently not. Alright. Also, my uranium production has stopped, but that's just simply because I have... That's a weirdly blue tree. I have set limits on how many fuel rods I want. Alright, and the bots can now do their thing. And as a reminder, this tank's build area is massive. But also that's thanks to the 6 roboports I have. And I'm not going to drive down the main track because that'll probably break everything. And I would rather not. Now I'll go ahead and build all this. Then I'll build the final balancer over here. Assuming I still have all the parts. Really? Let me guess, batteries are dead? Yep. But still able to support the construction bots. I am happy I got the fusion reactors when I did. I never would have thought leaving a tank drifting to build stuff would be a good idea. It is apparently while it was moving, it's apparently a really good idea. Alright. So, again, I'm just missing inserters. But honestly, that's all I'm ever missing. Oh, and I'm missing a couple belts. I'm sure the tank has more, right? Oh yeah, 100%. So, I don't need any of the belts. None of the splitters, none of the power poles. And that should be about everything built. Nice. Alright, now what I'm going to do is... Well, I'm not going to make any trains for this one yet. Just simply because I'm still missing all of the inserters, which that in itself is going to be a little bit annoying to get. But it should be fine. Oh, also I actually need to finish the track. I thought I finished it already. And then let me grab my signals. And honestly, I am tempted to build some, what, production science? Utility. I could get laser weapon damage, but I'm not going to. Yeah, production science. I could make a very small automation for him, like I did with the utility science, but that just doesn't sit too well with me because it seems a little bit cheap. But honestly, I did basically the same thing with my space science. Let me guess. Yep. I do need to get bots over there. Well, really what I need is to get an outpost over there. I just haven't yet. And there's that one. And that one's good. Yeah, that's really good. Oh, 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 oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh. Okay, good. It just went back. Okay. I was real worried for a second. But this should work really fairly well. I should probably make a large furnace stack blueprint. Maybe 4, a 3, and maybe a 2. Just maybe a 2. But as of right now, I think that'll be fine. And with me still missing bulk inserters, that is going to be rather annoying. Great. And processing units is the one thing I'm missing. Okay. Well, I've been needing to. So, okay, the way I want to do this is with... Do I want to use trains or do I want to use a main bus? I'm thinking a main bus design just simply because that seems the easiest and the quickest. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use a main bus. So, not Alt-C. Now, where do I want my main bus to go? Let me turn off bots and pollution just so I can see what I have to work with. Not the most space, not the least. So, in all reality, if I have it come down here, and, well, the eventual plan is to get rid of this base, eventually. I'm just not at that point quite yet. But right now, I do need to start thinking about how I'm going to do stuff. So if I bring this one out, Then from what I've seen, you want 2 spaces if you're doing a main bus. And then continuing on. So like that. There we go. Then let me... And yes, I'm aware this uses a lot, or this will use a lot of iron. I'm fully aware of that fact. Okay. So then, with that, so, okay, let me Control V. Then I think I want another one, right? 1, 2. With half iron gear wheel and half wire, I'm thinking. Or should I make the iron gear wheels on site? Ah, that's the question, isn't it? Hey, yeah, you need like maybe 2,000 to 3,000 belts. I'll say like 600. I'll say a grand. 1,000. 1,000 belts should be fine for this, I hope. Okay, let me do a little bit of research. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and from the little bit of research I did, iron plates and copper cables should not be, but electronic circuits are good. So definitely half a plate or half a belt of those, and then also steel, or 2 belts of electronic circuits, and then 2 belts of steel. Which means I need another one of my furnace stacks, but flipped 180. So let me go ahead, build, scaling, flip this by 180. Yeah. No, I want enough room for a radar. There's that. Then blueprints, then scaling, then there's that. Then I have no idea how to make a 2 belt balancer. Yes, I'm sure there are plenty of tutorials, and I just need to look it up. Is the other big thing. Oh. Why am I hearing biters all of a sudden? Oh, whoops. I did it again. Then I just need undergrounds. Alright, there we go. There are those, then this'll just have to jump back over, which is fine. Now this bit. That should be fine. There's that one. Then let me sneak another belt balancer in right here. Okay, so I'm going to work on building that first, and then continuing from there. So, and there we go. And I think you're going to have plenty of belts. And honestly, I kind of want to downgrade all the inserters, just simply because I have so many of them. Of the blue one specifically. So you know what? Alt U E, nope, B, right click, place you there from bulk to basic. Bulk to fast. All right. Then I also want to upgrade with bulk to fast. Save blueprint. And this all needs to be at 96. Don't know why I selected the fast inserters initially. Or didn't use the fast inserters initially. I am shocked I have... Never mind, I'm not that shocked that I had so many fast inserters. Alright, that should be good for now. Combined with what I have in my inventory, that should be on it. That should be perfect. Now the trick is just escaping the bot's range. Alright. Now the fun bit. And I'll go ahead and move all the way up here to start upgrading all of these. Starting specifically with the iron. And all of my bots are off somewhere doing something, right? There they are. Alt F. There we go. That's the hotkey. Oh? Oh, because all of the furnaces are... That's right, duh. Oh, because some of the inserters were holding stuff, the bots are picking up the stuff the inserters were holding and not the inserters themselves. I see, okay. How's your battery looking? Completely drained. That is rough. And I'm out of inserters. I'm out of inserters already. Oh my lord. I'll just deconstruct this for now. So that way I don't build or don't make too many iron plates. At least not while I'm building everything. And I'll just let that carry me. Whereas you... And let me guess, I'm out? I am completely out, yes. Well, I thought I was. Oh, wait, inserter splitters, duh, yeah. Or splitters and underground belts. That's, yeah. The tank doesn't have those. Alright. Wait, wouldn't a two-belt balancer just be a splitter? Almost? I'm gonna build this I would build this if I had everything for it. I don't have everything for it, but I'm still gonna build it. Then it goes with a splitter to another splitter. Okay. Then this goes like that. I think. Yeah. Then where are my undergrounds? This goes to here. This one goes like that. Then another one there. Into a final splitter. Apparently this is a two belt. And there's that. And that is just barely too close. And there we go. And that is still not all the belts you have. Or inserters. I should be able to safely go on here. And it looks like that's a just barely. But I'm on here safely. Somehow. I do not have enough belts for this, do I? No, I do not. And I don't have enough inserters either. Alright, I'll let this work. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I'm back. Alright. Let me go ahead and run back to base, see if I can get any more materials. If I can't, not the worst. If I can, that'll be great. Alright. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I could just start making belts over there. Wait, why don't I do that? I can start making belts over there. I need to put walls around that, if I'm going to be 100% honest. Yeah, honestly, it's not that difficult either. Just go like that. Long arm, long-handed. Then, well, no, hang on. I want splitters instead. Going like that. Or no, not like that. One more space. There we go. Thank you, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. Then, of course, afterward needs to be a balancer. There we go. Then here, I'll just have 2 belts full of... Well, first let me grab some assemblers. So, okay. This will make basic transport. You will make iron gear wheels. So you produce 1.5 a second. You consume... Oh, so it's a 1-to-1? That's pretty simple. Let me deconstruct all these trees so I can... Or I'll set all these trees to be deconstructed so I can see what I'm doing. And I have some Mark II assemblers, right? Electric furnace. I don't. I would like them. Okay, so how many a second do you consume? 7.5. So that's what? 2, 3, 4? I think? Alright, there we go. Woo, do not want to hit that again. Because roboports are not cheap at all. So how many belts do I have in total? I hope enough. Let me go ahead and run up over here to actually get this built. And all the trees removed. And while I'll have you focus on building all of this. Alright, so assembly machine. Okay, so these need a space. I'll just simply use all of these for gears. Helps if I remember. 1, 2. There. Then this one will be for there we go. Ah, are you kidding? I'm so used to playing Dyson Sphere program that I'm forgetting that I need to make sure to leave space for inserters. And since I don't have anything else, bulk inserters will have to do. Alright, so iron gear wheels for you, And then basic belts for you. So then I'll use long arms to get the items out onto another belt, like so. And then this one and this belt just will come together right about there. And no, I don't think this is the best ratio or is properly ratioed, but I'm not too worried about it. And then all I need is a roboport. Right about there. I also need logistic spots, which I don't have, but that is fine. For now. With a storage chest. Then now it's just time to power all this. And with that all being done, I have no idea how you got there, but that works. And here we go. The iron is now flowing. Good, good. And yeah, I know the steel production isn't fully up yet, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Nice. Honestly, it's working, so I'm not going to complain. And there we go. More is coming through. And these should fill up at relatively the same time. Yeah, I didn't think that would work too well. But that should work. Let me run down the belt to get there. I was hopeful it would work, but not too expecting. But that seems to be working fine. Wait, that does the same exact thing, right? Yeah, that's working about right. And it's all backing up. Nice. Okay, that's really good to see. But unfortunately, that's all the time I have for today's episode, so I hope you all enjoyed. Please Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, all that amazing stuff. Oh no, I see a mistake I've made. Alright, I will fix that in between episodes. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see all of you in the next one. Bye, guys. My bad. Bye, guys.